Hi guys. Well, another solo pod today. I guess Mr. Fenkel didn't show up, so we're gonna get right into Bad Grandpa 2013. Jackass presents before solo a Star Wars story. Oh, sir. This is the Shelf Warmers podcast recording. Are you Sam's grandfather? Oh, what's
Bad Grandpa.
that was genuinely chilling. that was horrifying. Oh my god.
And Jackass presents
And that's on your birth certificate?
Bad Grandpa.
That's your Christian name?
Yeah.
How about your communion name? How about your
I'm a little
communion
hard of
name?
hearing.
How about your communion name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, nice.
But it's Jackass presents Bad Grandpa. Point 2 unrated.
How old are you?
Let me think. I'm 24 years old.
24 years old. Wow.
Yes.
Well, you don't look a day over 25. So, you know
I've
what?
got the Benjamin Button thing.
Benjamin Button disease. Oh, so what? You're 24, but you really have the body of a 76-year-old man?
Yeah. You want to feel my face?
Yeah, you kind of like a Freddy. Oh my god, that actually scared me. You really are like a Freddy Krueger type. Then yeah, you're horrifying, and you are a child molester too, like Freddy Krueger.
Is Freddy molester?
Yeah, or he was accused of it, right? I mean, he's a pretty nasty guy. So he probably did molest those kids.
Who's he hanging out with these days? Spacey?
Who's Freddy hanging out with?
Is it
Yeah,
Spacey,
the Freddy's in Tel Aviv with Spacey.
I'm actually not Jackass presents Bad Grandpa.
What? This is like a Mission Impossible style review. Reveal. Is it Ethan Hunt? I turned to Alec Baldwin. Oh,
It was me the whole time, guys.
you guys are gonna have to watch this one on video to see
Yeah.
that crazy mask.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, if you're on Spotify, just click that little switch to video button and go back about 4 30-second increments ago.
Yeah.
And
I
you'll
think I
see.
forgot to be really surprised, but Sam! There we go.
That's okay. I was really struggling to breathe at the end there. But it was kind of fun. I did yell at you, and that was kind of like my Halloween haunted house roots.
You genuinely scared me. I genuinely jumped. You'll see it in the edit. I
Good.
genuinely go like that.
Well, anyway,
Welcome to Shelf Wars.
welcome to Shelf Warmers.
Down, down, down. Down, 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 down.
Give us a copyright violation. See
Yeah,
what
we
fucking happens.
fucking dare you.
We don't care anymore.
We're watching all of Jackass 2 today. I was thinking of a Jackass parody song, but I didn't write it down. But it was, if you're gonna be mid, you're gonna need a rewatch. If you get knocked off the shelf, you better get back up. I ain't the best movie, but hey, I got Michael Shannon. If you're gonna be mid,
Shannon
you
always
gotta
finds his-
rewatch.
Shannon always finds his way into the parody songs.
He does. Yeah, I'm in the parody songs.
I feel like I would love to have him on the pod one day. That's our white whale. If I could
Shannon?
have anybody on the pod.
Yeah, because Joseph Gordon-Levitt maybe holds the record, but I don't know if I really want to talk to him.
He's a has-been.
A has-been.
Didn't we determine that like 3 separate occasions?
I feel like he always had. I feel like every couple years though he has like something, you know, where you're like, oh, he's back in the news again. He's
Yeah.
in something.
There's a slight smell of vinyl just in my aura right now.
Sure.
That I'm sure will last the rast of the day.
So are you saying that you're a vinyl records guy? You don't fuck with iTunes?
I don't fuck with iTunes. I don't fuck with cassettes.
That's such a bad grandpa take.
I don't understand the people who are like, I'm into cassettes. Like that
Are there
quality
people
is.
that are into cassettes?
People like cassettes now. People will buy the little cassettes in the
I
way
feel like it's
people.
about the 8-track probably. Like because the 8-track is kind of a cool device.
8-track is cool.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, just an 8-track, but for vinyl. Just loading. I think loading a Civil War cannon, just fucking throwing these discs in.
Vinyl is cool, but I was in Barnes & Noble the other day with a friend, a buddy, a pal.
An unnamed person?
Will.
Oh, okay.
And we were looking at the vinyl, and I was like, this is not real vinyl. Like, I don't know a lot about vinyl, but I know that the Barnes & Noble whatever they're selling at Barnes & Noble is not what you should be purchasing.
Well, it's not like a Barnes and Noble exclusive. It's not like Barnes and Noble is making the vinyl.
No, but Barnes & Noble, Target, whatever mass-produced company is putting out vinyl.
But it's the same. Okay. So you're saying it's not a Barnes and Noble issue or retail issue. It's issue from the manufacturers.
Yeah, like whatever vinyl they're putting out, like reissues of Abbey Road, is not what you should be listening to. You need to find the original releases, and that is where vinyl is really great.
Do you even own a record player?
I don't. And I don't because I'm scared, and I know that if I even start, I will just fall head tilt.
Sure.
Because you really need to invest money if you really want to be a vinyl head.
A vinyl head.
I know that much.
Yeah, it's also it's also the Bluetooth like vinyl players they have, which are like coming out of a speaker.
Yeah,
some of them like
that's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Okay, I agree on that.
Well, anyway, welcome back to Shelf Warmers. I am Sam.
And I am Andrew.
And this is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies from the 2010s.
Films, motion pictures, 24 frames per second.
Most of them are 24 frames per second and around 120 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't done an Ang Lee movie yet, so that could change.
True.
Just a frame rate.
Actually, we probably will eventually do Billy's
Life of
Long
Pi?
Walk.
Billy
I don't know
Lynn's
if Life Pi did any frame rate thing. Gemini Man was like 60.
Gemini Man. I forgot about Gemini Man.
Will Smith, your childhood hero.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a deep dive on him.
It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome if in that movie he slaps his younger self as like a way to stop him from ever want to hit anybody ever again.
He's like, this is so wrong.
Tell the truth.
I want to see a Digger Tom Cruise trailer for Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Tell the truth.
There are
With the smack included.
I got very emotional from that trailer.
The Tom Cruise one?
Yeah. It's an incredible body of work.
Listen, I'm a Cruise guy. It's well documented on Letterboxd. I think he was my number one actor last year.
When Sam loves to drive, he drives in.
Cruise Control.
There you go.
But I thought that trailer, can we call it a trailer? What is it, really? I've never
like
seen anything like it.
Well, there's nobody else like Cruise. You can do that body of work.
The Last Movie Star?
Maybe
It's like a
Pitt, you could do it
3-minute
for
edit
Leo.
of Cruise.
Yeah.
And then it's like a 15-second teaser for Digger.
It's more like 30, I feel like.
Digger, by the way, the scariest movie title to ever be spoken by two white guys on a podcast. Every time I say it, I'm always like, Tom Cruise's Digger.
Well, it's also harder for me because I have a stutter and a speech impediment. So
You're fucked, dude.
I'm like, yeah, that new Inarritu movie. Can't wait to check that out. Starring Tom Cruise.
It's something I've noticed recently because it's come up a lot with this new trailer. But I think it worked a lot better when I was at home. I usually feel the complete opposite. When I was at home watching it on YouTube on my phone, I was like, oh, hell yeah. When I saw it in the IMAX theater ahead of Supergirl, I was like, this is bizarre. I don't know why this is playing right now.
I think it's awesome. I showed it to my dad, and my dad was like, wow. He was like, I want to see that movie. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. And I was like, yeah, look at that body of work. I was kind of rattling off some movies. He's like, yeah, but Mission Impossible alone, he's the best. And I was like, no. And my dad does look like Tom Cruise.
In the past? Or like Collateral?
Yeah.
Just
Collateral.
there.
But yeah. But we watched Born on the 4th of July the other night, and I saw the resemblance to my dad.
As a younger man, totally.
Yes. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do we call this? What do we call this period of time? I feel like I always say it, but it's your thing.
I did invent the Spirit of Hollywood label. Like, what was what's the name of Leonardo DiCaprio and Toby's friend group?
They have
I
a
call it
name?
Pussy Posse.
They're called a Pussy Posse?
Yeah.
Despicable.
Pump and dump period of Hollywood is what we call this period of the 2010s.
Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
So fertile, in fact, that we Nazi made the movies produced. So if they're good, bad, or just meh, well, we're going to cover it all. Sam, what are we taking off the shelf today?
Today we are taking down Jackass Presents: Bad Grandpa, which is the title.
Yeah,
is
which
interesting.
It is in an era before like it's Solo a Solo a Star Wars story, or like Mufasa like a Lion King story, or all the other like random shit.
All the
like,
other colons.
Like it is kind of ahead of the time.
And I guess I'm wondering, like, this comes out in 2013.
So 2 years after the last Jackass movie, Jackass 3D.
So they were pretty consistent.
Yes.
Like, trying to make a project.
It also was marketed as the last like Jackass movie,
Really?
3D at the time. And then Ryan Dunn would go on to die, I think in 2012.
Yes. Ryan Dunn, who was part of the Jackass crew.
Yeah. He was like Bam's best friend growing up, and then he was kind of ushered into the crew with Bam as they became the CKY, like the CKY videos, which were Bam's. Bam was a skater, and he also do like crazy shit to his dad and mom, and those were like these tapes they made in the 90s, and they would sell the tapes, and that got them a lot of attention online because like these skaters would like hand the tapes out, sell them in stores or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that got attention of Big Brother, which
The
was
magazine?
which was
Skate magazine?
Yeah, which was Jeff, Spike Jones, Chris Pontius, Noxville, and they kind of formed and then brought in like Steve-O and Preston, Wee Man. I think like Dave England and Aaron came from like a skiing magazine or snowboarding magazine,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of like they started filming stuff and then made the TV show.
And of course, we're doing this for Jackass Best and Last, which
Yeah.
came out last week.
Yes, and I've seen the movie.
I have not seen it
You've not
yet.
seen the movie. I would love to see it with you still.
We can make that happen.
Yeah.
But I've been watching some of the press junket stuff that the guys have been doing.
Oh, it's fun.
And they were saying that they did season 1 of Jackass, which was on MTV. This is an MTV film.
Yes.
Which I thought was kind of cool. And the main group actually didn't meet in person until season 2.
Yeah, it was like
which was kind of interesting.
it was like always Knoxville. I mean, he was like in pairings. Like Steve-O talks about how he would just literally like follow them around because he wanted to be on. He was like on camera, like in the magazine. He was like so determined that he would just literally he would like he was annoy the shit out of them.
I feel like this is destined to be a movie someday.
Oh, absolutely.
Like 30 years from now.
Yeah, absolutely. Do a Jackass
While
biopic.
someone's still alive, hopefully.
They're like 50. I mean, a lot of them can still be alive.
My biggest observation was how beat the fuck up they look in these interviews now.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Steve-O.
Well, he also has the tattoos all over. Like, he's a dick
that a new
tattoo on his
thing?
head.
How long has he had a dick tattoo on his face?
Last couple of years. Yeah.
He looks terrible.
No, he looks bad. I feel like...
voice sounds even worse, dude.
Yeah. And that's not even from the drugs. That's just like a genetic thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does sound crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think the Chris Pontius and Knoxville have aged the best, I think.
Pontius looks good.
Knoxville's like a silver fox now.
Knoxville looks super cool with the white hair.
He's like jacked low-key.
He's in good shape.
There's a shot of him in the new movie, and he's like flexing his bicep because they have someone, somebody's hooked up to an electric, I don't know what you call that, like an
Electro
electric
thing.
Yeah, electro thing, and Knoxville's like flexing in order to get them shocked.
Uh-huh.
He's like hitting that pose.
Oh, it's like hitting the muscle. And
Yes,
you,
yeah.
like involuntarily spasm
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's a dream of mine, and your father has this, where like when I get old, I want my hair to go jet white.
Yes,
I don't want to be gray. I want to be Steve Martin.
But not
I
like-
want to be Johnny Knoxville.
but not like in a Leland, but not like a Leland Palmer kind of way,
No.
where like your daughter like gets murdered and she's wrapped in plastic,
And a
then your
literal demon from hell.
possesses you and your hair turns jet white. And mares he don't send he don't send little lambs in ivy.
No, I'm thinking more like Steve Martin and Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah.
More wholesome.
Lahu. Wait, no, that's Jim Carrey. I was doing that's
Come on, bro. You're Mr. Steve Martin.
And I'm Mr. Jim Carrey.
But yeah, something that I'm attracted to with Jackass is the Spike Jones side of things.
These are pretty much this came out the same year as her,
Yes.
and he's not made a movie since then. So he wrote and produced Jackass 4 and 5. Those are the only movies he has made since her and
he's
this.
done some super cool Apple commercials.
Well, also that's how he's staying alive. He's like he
Gets the money
directs a
for
couple
that.
commercials a year. Huge commercials.
I hope he's got one more feature in him. He's still young.
He's young. He's younger than all these guys.
Yeah.
Because 'cause he met Jeff Tremaine when Jeff was like 16 and Spike was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
So he's younger than all these guys.
And he was doing some music videos in the 90s, obviously.
Yeah.
And
They met in
Johnny
Noxville.
Was on one of those music videos. Yeah, directed by Jeff Tremaine, who's kind of, I'd say he's like the number one kind of creative behind Jackass, right? In terms of like producing, directing.
Yes.
He directs all the movies?
Yeah, he's directed all of them. But also, it's produced and developed by him, Spike, and Noxville. So it really is the three of them together.
Yeah, they wrote the script for this. And this is kind of like a Borat style movie, whereas Jackass they're just being themselves doing these stunts, right?
Well, there are pranks in the Jackass movies. And Bad Grandpa, I think, showed up in 2 and has been in 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
It's right off the bat, I'm not a huge fan of the Bad Grandpa stuff. I know. Yeah, cover his ears. I think
we have his head here on a pike.
It's like funny sometimes, but I've also never been a big fan of when Jackass goes after like random people on the street. It's public pranks. There's a lot of like public pranks in the first one. I don't think there's any in 2 and 3, and they're back in 4. I just think it's not like like punching down or anything, but to me, it's always felt like the humor comes from these guys attacking each other and doing stuff to each other when you are a willing participant in the whole thing. So I just never fully enjoyed the Bad Grandpa stuff or the public pranks as a whole. But, they have their fans.
And this does have a narrative about this grandpa played by Noxville.
There's a loose narrative.
Noxville is in the full old man makeup, which was actually nominated for an Oscar.
Really?
Yeah. And it's really good. And
it does look good.
I guess a little story about how I watched this movie for the rewatch.
Oh, wait. Real quick, my laptop's going to die. The movie came out October 25th, 2013.
Christ. We had a podcast recording today,
I forgot to charge
I didn't just call you up and be like, come over, let's do the pod.
I'm a fool.
Okay,
October 25th, 2013, opened up against The Counselor by Ridley Scott.
Ooh, we should do that. We're never going to run out of movies.
We are never going to run out of movies.
I know for a while we were like, we're wasting all these good ones. Like we did John Carter.
Yeah. But the opening, high fertility. There's a lot of shit.
High fertility.
Well, I also felt kind of supported in our idea because I was looking I was in the Film LA Reddit the other day, and they were like, yeah, like 2012 to 2020, I worked like every single day.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was like literally never ending.
This is so terrible. We should be on a set right now, but we're in my mom's basement pumping out content. But yeah, it's kind of like a Borat style thing where he's dressed as the old man, kind of just walking around with this kid. The kid is like an actor. He's not.
He's not. Kid. Yeah, no, he's not a kid. He's not a kid they pulled off the street.
Yeah.
He's different than the kid from Jackass 2 because there's like 6 years in between this. I kind of think the kid in Jackass 2 is funnier than the kid they got for this.
I still like
the kid for this is good. Yeah, but the kid in Jackass 2
very good at not laughing or breaking.
No,
and just being completely like.
Yeah.
When literally insane shit happens throughout this whole movie.
Yeah, kid in Jackass 2. It's him in Noxville, and they're in LA, and they're drinking at like a hot dog stand, and they're like, having some beers or from a flask, actually, I think. And these guys are like, "Hey, you can't be doing that. Like, this kid's like underage." And Knoxville's like, "Fuck off." And the kid's like, "Yeah, dude, like, fuck you, asshole." And he's like really good at being like aggressive. And the skater's like, "You talking like that, little man?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, fuck your mother." And it's like shit like that. And that kid's really good, but I guess he's aged out of it because they need like a little kid for this.
Yeah, I definitely think the first half is probably stronger because the back half, the kid does kind of become more of the focus, especially the last few bits where he's in the pageant.
I hate the pageant bit.
Terrible.
It's a worse version of the Frank's Little Beauties of It's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It completely brings the movie to a halt.
Yeah.
At the end of the film, it's like, again, like it's this loose narrative. Like every bit kind of has like a narrative setup. So like Irving, the bad grandpa.
Yeah. He's horny.
And then
the kid's horny now.
the kid's horny. So then the
The bad grandson.
He's like dressed up as like a little girl.
Yeah.
And he's running around on stage, and like real pageant moms are being interviewed, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Where the moms really think they're part of like some kind of TV show, and they're like, talking about how great their daughter is. But then they get all upset. They're like, what the fuck is this? Like, who's that grandpa? It's just, it kind of falls flat for me.
I feel like it's a tagline for the movie. Who's that grandpa?
Who's that grandpa? Let's eat grandpa.
I also, I finished watching the movie at the gym today.
Okay.
And I was running on the treadmill, and I just like had to fast forward through part of the pageant stuff. I was like, it's like a little girl dancing on my phone in like skimpy outfit. I'm like running on the treadmill, so I was like just tapping just tapping 10 seconds. Yeah, and I was like, I can't be fucking watching this.
Yeah, it has like a little Miss Sunshine type climax.
Yes,
which is
honestly, yeah, same, because there's a body in the car too.
Yeah.
So
not to step on.
Oh. So yeah, so the kind of loose narrative is the giant Noxville, his wife, she dies, who in the movies is played by Spike Jones. Spike Jones is in the movies.
The movies.
Yes.
Jackass?
Yeah, Jackass. Like Gloria, her name is, I think. And it's also Spike Jones in old lady makeup. There's one famous one where like where she's on the streets of LA and she's like a bus stop or something.
Okay.
And like and she's walking out of the bus, and like her skirt gets like caught on the bus door, and it rips all of her clothes off, and he's like huge huge fake boobs. He's like running around like all scared. But they don't really use Spike Jones in this movie.
No.
And then also like Catherine Keener is
somewhere in there.
She's in the end credits.
Yeah, I saw that she was part of it, but I was keeping an eye out for her. I think maybe she was the body in that
in
one
the casket.
In the casket or in the house.
When
the two movers come in.
It looked like a fake body to me though.
I don't know.
Unless it's like Catherine Keener just in a mask, like.
But I was like, why would Catherine Keener want to do that?
Well, she's in Being John Malkovich, right? So her and Spike have a relationship.
Spike. She's great.
She's great.
Love her and everything. But yeah, I kind of learned some of that Spike stuff because I'm not as well versed in Jackass as you. I went to Prime first to see if Bad Grandpa was on there.
Went to Pride to see if Bad Grandpa was there.
And I was like, anyone have a copy of Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa?
Steven was like, yeah! Crawling out of the sewer.
I'm right here. He also has like that weird like crash dummy tattoo on his head.
Which is cool for him. I don't like it, but it's cool for him. You know,
I wouldn't imagine you with that.
Me with it. The Shelf Warmers logo. Side of my head.
Wile E. Coyote. Shelf Warmer logo.
I want a Wile E. Coyote tattoo. That would look really good on Knoxville though.
You should send him some fan mail.
You should get a Wile E. Coyote tattoo. Okay. Sure.
Maybe that's his return.
Yeah.
But I was looking on Amazon, and they were referencing Paramount Plus for Bad Grandpa.
Oh, sure, yes.
So I go to Paramount Plus. Bad Grandpa is there, but it's just the trailer, which I thought was weird.
I hate when they do that.
Like,
you don't have it.
It exists. The trailer's there, but there's no play
button. It's not here.
So then I look at the rest of the search options, and it was like Bad Grandpa .2 unrated. So I was like, oh, this must just be maybe a 10-minute longer version of Bad Grandpa. So then I start watching it, and it's like a documentary about Bad Grandpa.
Yeah.
Like it shows clips from when they were doing the grandpa bits on Jackass. And Noxville has this funny line where he's like, yeah, you know, the whole idea was, you know, me and Spike would dress up as old people and just walk around Glendale. And that was the beginning of the idea. And they kind of they go through like the first day of shooting and how when they were doing Jackass, it was like a full mask, but the makeup got so much stronger and kind of more honed. By the time they did the movie, it was like a few different pieces on his face. So he could still kind of look more, I guess, authentic.
Yeah.
And he was saying that nobody nobody thought anything.
Yeah.
Like everybody kind of bought that he was the guy.
The real guy. How far did you get into this?
18 minutes.
Okay.
I think it was like the fifth or fourth. Has anyone ever said that?
6, 7.
Let's go 5-4 is the next thing. And I was like, this can't be what the actual movie is. Because I mean, to kind of answer why this is a show for her, this was a big sleepover watch for me. I probably watched it a handful of times because I mean, you've experienced this too. Like when you're in middle school, like Jackass is like this intoxicating thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you've literally never seen anything like it before, ever.
Yeah.
And it's kind of predates social media where you could see anybody punch themselves in the balls or whatever.
Punch
and
themselves in the balls.
I think my friend group was also interested in like he's like dressed up.
Yeah.
And he's like, he is kind of doing like this hidden camera thing.
Well, there is something really, like you don't ever see him in the behind the scenes or really in the movie really like get out of the Irving character. He's never like addressed as Noxville. Yeah. I think one time at the end when they're like, oh, this is a giant Noxville prank.
And there's this whole thing in 0.5, which I guess is a normal thing for Jackass movies.
Yeah, all the Jackass movies except for 1 and now 5 also have a 0.5, which is they shoot so much stuff.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of extra scenes. So they literally just edit all the stuff that was like, like too racy, a show in the movies.
Yeah.
Or they just didn't have any room for in the movie, and they put that into a movie and also put like cast interviews.
It was interesting. Go.
Bad Grandpa down.
Bad Grandpa down.
And guys, let's get America's Bad Grandpa out of the White House.
Get him out. No more grandpas in the White House.
Me and Corn Pop. Imagine Biden doing Bad Grandpa.
He does have a Biden look in this.
He does.
I wrote down that Noxville in the old makeup kind of looks like at various points Stan Lee and Mark Maron.
Yeah.
There's some Maron in and definitely some Stan Lee.
It's more Stan Lee. They forced Stan Lee to do Bad Grandpa. I just want to die. You're doing Bad Grandpa 2. We're doing Bad Grandpa 2. Okay, you're gonna be the star of it, Stan.
I feel like that story is not entirely well known. If you don't know.
No, there is a documentary coming out about it, supposedly.
Well, they need to crowdfund some more, and then they'll be able to release it.
Yeah, he's like, I shot all these hours of iPhone footage of Stan Lee, but I need $10,000 to finish the movie. Why? You shot on a fucking iPhone.
Release it.
Cut it together.
Just get like $300 for Final Cut Pro, and you're good.
Show it to a studio. I got this iPhone movie about Stan Lee being hit.
That trailer is really strange.
It was depressing.
God.
Are we done yet? I need more money out of you, Stan. Like
more autographs.
He's like involved in the mob
conventions.
Somehow. He's like in with the mob. Like how
in the 2010s.
Yeah, 2010. He fucking made Spider-Man. Stan, I want to break your knees. I don't want to be clobbering time.
It is such a bizarre story, but sad. Sadly bizarre.
Thank God we got him in Endgame.
Thank God he squeezed that one in. How is that any less exploitative?
Well, it's also funny that I think they knew he was dead soon, because isn't this story like James Gunn directed like 6 post-credit scenes for him, and they just literally like slotted them all into different.
Backlogged them.
Yeah.
There was a while after he died where it was like, is there going to be one in this? Did they already film it?
Yeah, the last one's Endgame, right? He's maybe
hot dog guy.
Is he in Captain Marvel?
Which one's the hot dog guy?
The hot dog guy?
Isn't he like at some food stand?
Are you Bruce Campbell?
Maybe that's what I'm
Bruce Campbell's
thinking of.
Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
Pizza Papa. Stanley's last came out, I think, is in Endgame, and they're driving past the military base, and he's like younger, and he's one of the girls in his convertible, and he's like, "Make love, not war."
Oh yeah. We should do Endgame.
Make love, not war. His fucking car flips. he rolls, killed himself with the ladies in his car. Iron Man's like, must be a drunk driver.
Fucking Downey in those movies. Let us know if you want us to cover the Avengers saga.
We've been thinking about it, honestly.
In preparation of
in
Doomsday.
Honor of Doomsday, yeah.
Because we kind of realized that despite them being these multi-million, billion-dollar films, They do tend to be viewed in the theater in the first 3 weeks, and then they do go on the shelf.
Never really get talked about again. It's maybe like we don't really know MCU super freaks that are like going back and like, I just gotta rewatch Civil War.
Yeah.
Like I watched them with my girlfriend like a year ago because she hadn't seen them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not like, I don't have to see Captain America Civil War for another 10 years. Or
Or
longer, honestly.
I created a monster with my girlfriend. All she wants to watch is Mike Lee, Noah Baumbach. She has no interest in any franchise.
Mumblecore girlfriend.
Mumblecore girlfriend.
My girlfriend. Bad grandpa.
Bad grandpa. But yeah,
Would you rather have bad grandpa or mumblecore girlfriend?
Mumblecore girlfriend all day. But it was about 18 minutes into point 5 where I was like, this can't be the movie. Like I don't remember any of this shit.
Yeah.
But there was one bit that really had me pissing my pants. And I don't know if you've seen point 5.
I've not seen the point 5 for this one.
But it's like a hidden camera thing where Irving is getting into a hot tub with this couple that's in like a hotel hot tub.
Yeah.
And he has like his colonoscopy bag or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And he like steps into the hot tub and the bag like rips open and falls out of him. And it looks like shit is just spilling all in the hot tub. And the two people just jump out of the tub like literally like cats. They just jump out and start like walking. Oh, and just like walk away. He's like, oh no. And it just like looks like clouds. And it's just anything shit related is going to make me laugh.
It's hilarious. Yeah. A lot of this movie. I also don't think we really went over the plot too. Well, they said loose plot. So his wife dies, and they reconnect with his daughter at the funeral. His daughter's going to prison, so she is.
That's a funny bit.
That's a funny bit. She is giving him her son to take to his dad, who lives in North Carolina, who's like a deadbeat. And the movie is the road trip of going to see the dad, and eventually him realizing that he needs to take care of this kid.
Yeah.
Because he loves this kid, and also fuck that dad, and dad's deadbeat piece of shit.
And there is some genuine heart in there, I thought.
I think Noxville's a good actor.
He's really good.
He's able to sell that.
Yeah, with the makeup. And there's these fun scenes where they're just in the car singing like these classic 70s country songs.
Yeah.
And riding around in that cool old car. They balled out on the car.
Yeah.
It's got like this green leather interior.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the first bits in the movie is at the funeral. I guess there's people who just go to funerals.
I was wondering that. Like maybe they put up like a Craigslist thing and we're like,
hey, there's not a ton of people.
Yeah.
We'd like for some folks to show up.
We'll give you some money. Maybe it's like my dad or something. My dad's whatever.
Yeah, so Noxville is up there next to the casket. There's a lot of parts of this movie are really funny.
Yeah.
So I think even though I do like some of the heartfelt moments, I do think it kind of drags it down a little bit towards the end.
Sure.
But like when it hits because he's like, welcome, like, thank you all for coming. I know you didn't know her. My daughter is supposed to be here, but she's not. And then she kind of comes in with the kid and he's still holding the microphone. And she's like, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? And they go outside the funeral home, but he's still holding the mic.
Yeah.
So they're hearing like this insanely personal story about going to jail and having to take the kid. And the shots of the people in the funeral home just like, oh my God, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. And somebody does go up to the room and like, the microphone.
And then he keeps talking.
And he just keeps talking. But then they come in. And how does it happen with the casket?
So his daughter takes a ring off her body. Or the mother's body is in the casket, and then he's like, "You can't take that."
This. She wanted me to have this.
Yeah, and he kind of tries to pull it back, and she kind of like yanks him, and then he trips and falls into the casket, and the casket falls off.
The casket does that. My favorite thing. Anytime something falls over, where it like kind of trembles for a little bit, like it looks like it's about to teeter, and everyone's like, "Oh my God!" And you know, you can't even imagine when you think it's an actual dead body. We famously saw a real dead body
inside a funeral home for Sam's movie.
I think we talked about that once.
I didn't really think about it that much. I would traumatize our friend.
Yeah, spooky. But the casket like jolts, and then the body just rolls out of it, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
And then he has the choir, because there's a choir there. He asks them to sing, and he picks up the body. And he's dancing with it, and everyone's like, "Yeah."
I'm guessing at that point they're like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
There's got to be something.
Yeah. And the opening stunt also is him. He's so horny. Now his wife's dead. He wants to fuck something.
Yeah.
So he goes to a vending machine and gets his dick stuck in the vending machine.
That was vivid in my memory.
Yeah.
From watching
Just
it in middle school.
watching the fake penis get like stretched in and out.
When I was a kid, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like he actually has his penis in there. But yeah, it is so funny. Just seeing people like, "What's going on?" Help! He's like literally begging for help. He's like, "Help! Help!" And it's like stretching.
And then he falls out.
Yeah, the best part is when he falls. And he's like balancing, and the guy's next to him. He's like, "Push, push!" And he has to be pressed back against it.
I also like the bit in the end credits from that scene. They don't have the main movie. He's like talking to the guy. He's like, "Move my shoulders, move my shoulders."
It's just there's some really good concepts.
Yeah, I
throughout.
wrote down a couple bits that I really liked that stuck out to me. A lot of this movie is also him just being a pervert, and I don't know, like that is the worst part of the movie to me, where the whole prank is just him being like
A horned up old
I
man.
like your tits, girl, and I'm like that's not funny. You're literally
Right.
just bothering like this random woman.
Yeah, some of the character work is a little dated.
He's just horny. The new dad bit of the kid is a kid's on his own for a little bit. He's going up to these guys in the street. And he's like, "Hi, will you be my new dad?" And they're so uncomfortable, but also they like see his kid in
Yeah,
need.
they look around. They're like, "There's no parent around." Like, "Oh, sorry, young boy,
Yeah.
I can't really help you." The one early on that I guess I didn't really like it because it was so intense. There's a funny scene where he's like at like it's like an estate sale, and they're like selling the items after the
Yeah.
wife dies, and there's like this bed
Yeah,
with like the motorized whatever the hell you want to call it.
yeah.
And he gets down in the bed. He's like, "Oh, like you're gonna love this bed. You're gonna love this bed." He's like trying to sell this woman on buying the bed. And she like barely touches the button, and Knoxville is on the bed, and it just folds completely in.
Yeah.
And is like the bed's eating him. And she like freaks
Yeah,
out.
a little
Freaks
shop
out.
of horrors.
And it finally like calms down, and she is like
Visibly
visibly
having a panic attack.
literally having
Yeah.
a panic attack.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is actually pretty
Yeah.
intense.
But he's so good at like staying character. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, so you don't want the bed? I'll give it to you for $50."
Yeah, his ad libs in those moments are great.
Yeah.
Because also what I thought was interesting in when I started point 5 was it was like a 56-day shoot.
Really?
And he was really pissed off in the makeup chair on day 1. He was just like, I have to do this every day for 56 days. And it takes 3 hours.
Yeah.
It takes 5 hours when he has to have his shirt off and they have to do the whole chest old aging.
Yeah.
And the first thing they did was on a golf course.
Oh, the fish bit?
Yeah, and Tremaine was just talking like he was trying to get. It felt like he was trying to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
like he wanted these guys to
Sure.
kill him.
That's maybe the hardest I laughed in the movie is when he's like thinking about fishing. He's like, "I once had a Moby Dick." And then it cuts to him on a golf course and he gets this like huge fish out of the water. And it just is a human like penis and balls. And then he falls over and the penis is like in his face and he's like sucking on it. And these guys in the golf course just don't know how to react to it.
It's insane. Well, I don't think this was in the actual movie, but the guys at the golf course told the crew, they were like, if you want to piss off these guys more than anything, change the hole while they're playing. So Knoxville is like pretending to be a golf course worker, and he comes over, he takes out the flag, he moves it and starts digging a new hole and puts the flag there. He's like, "Oh, this is the new hole." And the guys are like, "What? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that." And then he starts like insulting them. Like there's a black guy there and he's like, "Oh, Sammy Davis, Sammy Davis." And the guy's like, "What? What the fuck did you just say to me?" And he just, again, like so clearly wants them to
Yeah.
fuck him up, but
Yeah.
they don't. And they're like, well, I'll fuck your shit up. Like,
There's that one guy too, Noxville. He drives in the parking lot and like runs over like this penguin
oh my God.
thing, and there's like this New York kind of construction worker guy who's like, "You're gonna fix that fucking penguin, bro."
Yeah.
And just like for like literally 5 minutes back and forth, and be like, Noxville being like, "Oh yeah, are we gonna fix it?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I don't think I'm fixing it yet."
Yeah.
And that's like. And like he breaks it more, and the guy's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, man. I'll fuck you up, old man." It's like literally the 5 minutes, and he never does it.
I think that guy's actually insane because they were saying in the behind the scenes that they could have cut that into a 15-minute bit.
Yeah,
And like, if you look at the close-ups on him, he's like a little twitchy.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, I work at the Crazy Fish down the road. Like, come to the Crazy Fish. I'll fuck you up, bro." And so like, I feel like Borat shows the stupidity of Americans.
and this shows the anger.
Yeah, this shows like how we are very like the littlest thing could just set us off and send us in a tailspin.
What else did I like?
The ball
Another
sack.
shipping scene too.
Oh, the shipping one is funny.
Yeah, where he wants to get rid of his grandson faster, so he's gonna ship him.
Yeah.
And these two like nice ladies, in the shipping store, whatever.
The post office.
The post office. Well, they're not in a post office. They're like a FedEx type place, but it's not like FedEx. I don't think probably.
Is a FedEx place still referred to as a post office? Let us know
I
down
don't
below.
know. Also, to clarify, also something earlier, I did smell my hands because I do smell the masks smell. And I
You
was like,
smell the mask.
Yeah, it's on my hand somehow.
Did you touch the mask?
I guess I did.
Oh, you touched my face and then I screamed.
Oh yeah, it was this one or whatever. Yeah. So my hand also smells like vinyl now. So I realized like literally 10 minutes ago, I was like,
We're vinyl boys.
Beastie Boys. Oh, Beastie Boys
Spike
on
Jones.
vinyl. Spike Jones. So that's funny, and it's these women that keep screaming every time the grandson like talks from the box.
Yeah.
He's like, "It's a statue. It's a statue that talks. I forgot to change the batteries."
Which
And they believe it.
I would kind of believe that too. I'd be like, okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like shaking and screaming.
Yeah.
And then does it again. And they're like, what's going on?
And the little flap opens up and the kid's in there.
Yeah.
Grandpa, I'm hungry.
To me, he's like the classic like 2010s little chubby kid.
Yes,
There's
absolutely.
like the spiky hair and the
Kind
tank
of Guppy
top.
from iCarly.
I thought it was Guppy.
He does look like him.
It's a Guppy type.
Guppy type.
Maybe that's what they casting call Guppy type.
I did have a kid at my local pool who he looked like Guppy. He was a couple years younger than me, and they called him Guppy, but like he wanted to be called by Guppy. No,
Oh,
like he wanted to
he
be
was
called
into
Guppy. I remember like seeing him like maybe senior year of high school when he was like a freshman or something like that, and he still went by Guppy.
Really?
Yeah, so called on.
Damn. Sometimes it's like that.
In a world of Gibby, sometimes you gotta be a Guppy.
The ball sack bit.
Yeah, which is in Jackass 5.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Really funny.
yeah.
He goes to a strip club. He just walks in. It's all women in there.
Yeah.
Watching these guys strip.
It's like a black women only club.
Yeah.
Not only club, but
Predominantly.
yeah. It's the demographic.
He is clearly out of place.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he's like, I thought, his whole thing is like, yeah, like the girls are going to go horned up in the club. And then that's when I'll swoop in.
Yeah.
Like he's, Mr. Horny Grandpa. And then I think one of the customers, I guess they were waiting for someone to say this.
Yeah.
Like, well, why don't you go?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you go strip? Like, let's see what you got. And he takes his pants off and he's wearing these grandpa whitey tighties.
Yeah.
And this literal like 3 foot, 2.5 foot ball sack is hanging out of his underwear.
I think nuts are funnier than
Swinging
anything.
around. And almost the body horror, like Cronenberg-esque looking.
Yeah,
ball
when you're
sack.
86, your nuts are gonna be out to here.
And everyone's like freaking out, screaming. He's whipping him around. Like, what would you think in that moment? I don't think my brain would go, that's somebody in a costume.
Yeah.
I would think
Oh my
something is
God.
wrong with him.
Yeah, he has dementia.
And his balls are really long.
Yeah. I think nuts, are the funniest thing. Over farting, pooping penis. I think nuts are the king.
Yeah.
I think nuts are it's really funny. It's the imagery too of them swinging with his legs. couple other bits. There's a farting scene and a pooping scene.
Oh,
He's in
yeah.
a diner.
Yeah.
He's in a diner with him and his grandson. They're kind of like farting. It's kind of silly. He's like, "Oh, you like that?" And he kind of stands up, and then he sharts and
it
splatters the
literally
back
looks
wall.
like he blew his brains out, but it's shit
Yeah.
on the wall. And they just run away. And the people are like,
Hey, Grandpa, you sharted. He's like, I'm so sorry. It's the only moment of like humility he has in the movie. I'm so sorry. And like he runs out of the diner.
and I remembered a scene where he was like in a couch or something and he's blown up into the ceiling.
That's in Jackass 4.
Oh, that's in 4.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was wondering there must have been some other fucking cut that I didn't see.
I mean, they do Bad Grandpa in 2, 3, and 4. So there's also all the other
I don't
stuff.
even know if I remember that in 4.
I think you would like 5 more than me, and I do like 5, but you probably haven't seen like most of the bits because
No.
it's half archival, half new footage. So for me, I was like, I've seen all this stuff, but I know Benjamin, my dad, hadn't seen a lot of it too. So they went in and they were like just laughing their butts off.
Okay.
And I was laughing too, but I also had seen everything before.
So what's your relationship with Jackass?
Oh, it's just
Because early on in our friendship, that's when Jackass 4 was coming.
yeah, in like
And you were
2022,
very
we started
much
living together in
involved in it.
2021, or we moved in together fall 21. Jackass Forever came out spring 22. So I showed you guys Jackass too. I saw someone we were friends with in this time at a party recently, and I was talking about Jackass with a friend of the pod, Simon Fraga, and this person was like, "Yeah, I saw Jackass Forever with you, and the day before we watched Jackass 2."
Which is the best one?
Yeah, the best one. Yeah, I'd say. And I was like, I don't have any memory of that. And he's like, yeah, well, we watched it. And I was like, cool.
Glad you had a nice time.
Yeah.
And a nice memory with me.
Yeah. But yeah, like it was actually kind of like I watched Bad Grandpa when I was younger. I don't remember where the context was. I guess I'd seen some Jackass like early high school maybe.
Okay.
And then I kind of reignited my love for it over COVID when my little brother was like 12 or 13.
So it was kind of later.
Yeah, it was right before we started living together. I mean, like I always was a fan of Jackass, but over COVID, I showed them to my little brother. Probably a little too young. He was like 13.
Yeah.
But also,
It's COVID. The world's ending.
yeah, who
Watch
fucking
Jackass.
cares? Yeah. And we definitely had to fast forward a bit, but just like we did like a week where we just watched 1 through 3 and then the 0.5s with my dad and my little brother and just laughed so hard we were literally like gonna throw up one night because we had like huge burgers. We were all stuffed, just laughing so hard we were gonna throw up, and it was just like it was just so much fun.
I don't know what it is about, because I watched it by myself and I was kind of upset about it because I was like, I feel like these movies are best to watch with a group,
Yeah,
and I don't traditionally laugh alone
yeah,
when I'm watching something. There were a handful of times throughout where I was literally barreled over holding in my piss because it's that brand of humor where it's absurd, it's surprising, but you're also expecting something crazy to happen because it is Jackass Presents.
yeah,
But
it's
just
juvenile.
to see it is just like,
yeah,
and know it's real.
yeah. It's juvenile, but also it's juvenile, but also incredibly smart and incredibly like planned and thought out too, which is kind of fun trade off of it.
It's great.
Yeah,
Great soundtrack as well.
yeah.
Dancing in the Moonlight.
Really, all the movies have great soundtracks.
David Allen Coe.
Yeah,
It's weird. Like it's hitting on like Noxville himself kind of reminds me of this uncle I have in like the best way,
yeah,
where is kind of like this juvenile crazy guy. Like this is my mom's brother. Like he grew up in Tennessee,
well, yeah.
and like he was
Same
like
in Knoxville.
he was like a dirt bike kid and would ride his bike and fucking fuck his shit up all the time. Crash bikes, crash cars, like insane guy.
Yeah,
But he kind of resembles Knoxville.
Yeah?
Like looks wise.
is your
And I was
uncle
laughing.
Johnny Knoxville?
Kinda.
In a way that's like that once you see it and you experience it, you can't unsee it.
But like this, like there's the line in the movie where he's talking to the grandkid. He's like, "You don't know who Johnny Cash is?"
Yeah.
Like Johnny Cash is like my uncle's guy.
Mm.
Like there was a lot of like self-reflection happening as I like, weirdly
Get the
got deep.
mugshot poster.
In between the shark jokes and the penis in the vending machine, I was like having this familial reflection moment.
You know when remember that prank? Remember that prank he pulled on me with the dandelion?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like low level Jackass, where he like took like a dandelion and like was using it as a magic wand to find where I put a rock. And so he'd like bring it to my hand and be like, and is it there? And I'm like, no. He's like, well, show me your hand. And I'd open my hand. And then he's like, is it under your foot? And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, show me your foot. And I pick my foot up. And then he's like, well, is it in your mouth? And he's like, show me. And I open my mouth and he sticks the dandelion in the mouth. It's like, that's like Jackass for like a little kid.
Yeah.
And I was not happy about it.
Yeah, he's like this devilish guy, but he's got some charm to him.
Well, that is, I think Noxville has gotten progressively more devilish as time has gone on too. Because I think Bam was the one that really would also like not be afraid to prank him. Bam's gone. It's kind of like no one's keeping him in check. So and in 5 he's full sadistic, and he's unchecked power.
I gotta check this movie out.
You got a slate for me?
Oh, I got a slate. So we mentioned it briefly earlier. Little Miss Sunshine.
Yes.
Great film.
Great film.
Road trip. Grandpa movie.
Alan Arkin.
Late great Alan Arkin. Just really funny. Still kind of morbid, but I mean it's a real movie, so it's good to watch. And it has that pageant thing at the end.
It's such a weird thing. I mean, I guess that is here in Jersey, but I've never also really seen or heard of like a children's beauty pageant.
I'm guessing they happen somewhere.
Yeah.
At like an expo center.
Yeah, but it does feel more like a Southern thing.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, I have this movie called Fun Size with Victoria Justice.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
Thomas Middleditch is in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little kid in this is in that.
Oh, he's a little brother?
He's the kid in that. And Noxville is a cameo, and that's where he met the kid.
Oh, yeah.
And this kid was like punching him in the balls and was like, this kid's great. Like, I got to use this kid.
He also, not the kid, but Noxville is in The Last Stand, which comes the same year as Bad Grandpa.
Yeah.
And that's that Arnold movie where he's like a sheriff stopping like the drug cartel going through a small town. Knoxville is like the war vet who got hit in the war in the head. He's like a little crazy, and he's like a Gatling gun.
Cool.
It's a fun little movie from my memory when I saw it when I was 12 years old.
Yeah, Jackson Nicoll is the kid who plays the grandson. But yeah, he would just follow Noxville around on set and just hit him. And Noxville was like, this kid's good. He said he was sent from heaven. But yeah, 2012, Fun Size. Nickelodeon, Paramount.
Yeah.
Synergy happening.
Some overlap.
I also feel like this is a good Obama 2 era film.
Yeah.
There's like a Ron Paul 2012 campaign poster up in the penis vending machine
it's
shot.
Before we had 2 80-year-old men in the office.
And Obama 2 is 12 to 16-ish. It's basically like our middle school years.
Yeah.
And I feel like with every passing year, that specific era, and I guess as you guys learn, my dad's a president guy. I guess I do the same thing. Like I kind of think about my life in the administration.
Sure.
Like, oh, Obama too.
Yeah. Even the fact that like,
vivid.
you know, for example, Back to the Future, Reagan movie, Jurassic Park is a Clinton movie. Like those, like kind of make sense
They have
how
a
you think
vibe.
about it. Yeah.
Last one here, I've got The Irishman.
I heard you paint houses. I heard you shart on walls.
I heard you. Yeah. But I guess for obvious reasons, the aging makeup,
Sure.
a little bit different.
Yeah.
But also the main thread being them riding in that car, going across to the wedding.
Yeah.
As like the through line.
Yeah.
There's some connective tissue between the two films.
There is.
I also The Irishman.
Great fucking movie.
Check it out.
I would throw in The Bad Trip.
Yeah.
Which is also directed by Jeff Tremaine. It's
is
it's
that
Eric
right?
Andre. Yeah, Eric Andre. The prank movie with him and Tiffany Haddish and Lil Rel.
That was COVID.
It's like 2020, I think. So it might be considered a show former. A Netflix movie, really funny. I think it's the better version of this movie
Yeah, I remember watching that and thinking
because it's like all
people were
pranks.
good.
Yeah, yes,
It
it's
shows
like all
the
pranks.
good in people, though.
Yeah, Eric Andre gets raped by gorilla on that movie.
So funny.
It's literally the funniest thing I've seen in the last 10 years, maybe.
That's due for a rewatch,
Yeah.
honestly. So yeah, that's my slate. There was some interesting things about this movie being branded as, I found this on the Jackass Reddit. Like, people were kind of upset that it was Jackass Presents when it didn't include the other guys.
Sure.
And that it kind of started off as Jackass 4
Oh yeah.
and then slowly became like, well, we'll just do the old guy thing.
Yeah.
And I think part of it was Ryan Dunn's passing. But yeah, I guess with a group like that, there must be a ton of egos.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it is Noxville. Like, he is Jackass. Like, it's hard
Yeah, and he's the only one that's, I think, kind of. I guess Bam and Steve are close to it, but I think Noxville is like the only like A-lister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been in movies. Like, he voiced Leonardo in Ninja Turtles. Like, he's like
Which one was that?
in the first Michael Bay one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's like an actor. He's like known. You know?
Yeah.
He was in the remake of Dukes of Hazzard.
Right.
Yeah, like he's like an actor. He's like known.
I guess he wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
And then realized
Philip
he
J.
could make
Clapp.
a living.
That's
his real name?
Yeah.
But yeah, Bad Grandpa.
Yeah. Well, Sam, keep it simple. Your bad grandpa's on life support.
No.
Are you pulling the plug? Or are you taking him off the shelf and giving him another day of life?
I'll give him another day. Because there are some bits in here that I would return to. Maybe if they do Bad Grandpa, Best and Last.
2. Maybe they do the Bad Grandpa X, the Bad Santa.
Oh.
Whoever wins, we lose.
I will say, I was telling people this week, like, I'm doing Bad Grandpa. And half of them thought I was talking about Dirty
Grandpa.
The Zac Efron De Niro film.
Which he says the N-word, and I found out.
Cool.
So we have that to look forward to.
But yeah,
Robert De Niro.
bring him
with
back
his-
to life.
With his LaTDR. With his Trump derangement syndrome.
Did you see that video? You sent me that video.
The AI stuff that
Yeah.
Trump... I don't know if I sent to you, but
Saw
I
it.
have seen it, yeah.
I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Huge Jackass fan. This is probably my least favorite Jackass property. If you want to, I would take any of the movies over this. But yeah, it's nice to revisit it. Some good laughs. Besides that, doesn't really amount to a ton. But yeah, fun time.
Fun time. Next week, I have no idea.
Yeah, we need to kind of
We're taking this 1 week at a time,
and
folks.
we're gonna have a schedule soon. We need to sit down and do that. Yeah, but yeah.
Same time, same place, same shelf.
Thanks for watching. And also, make sure to check out our Instagram, shelfwarmers.podcast, to see Sam and I kick each other in the nuts
Oh,
as
yeah.
a promo for this. We still have to do that.
I forgot we're doing that. See you on the Instagram.
Down, down, down. Down, 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 down.